G'day guys and gals. So, BI-EX-1 is up first. The challenge mode, not fun. These fellas do more damage, shoot slower, but they will still pretty much wipe out anything in a single hit, or a single hit from each of them, I should say. They do attack lowest defense first, which makes life quite complicated. Soaking them is nigh impossible because of that. But we'll work around it. We want a high damage Vanguard up first. So I've got Scavenger with skill 2, Myrtle with skill 2 as well, just for extra healing, on top of her Flag Bearer deployment point generation. An AoE medic, I've got Perfumer, Gavial for her deploy skill primarily. 2 defenders, don't have to be healing defenders, can be anything really. Although healing defenders will play a big part later on, but this one's spaced out too much. Cora helps just because this lane does tend to get a little bit hairy at times, but it's not essential depending on how much damage you bring, so bear that in mind. 2 casters, either AoE casters or chain casters. Both will work either way. Whether you use a mix like I'm using, or 2 AoE, or 2 chain, it'll work. You'll notice Pudding skill 2, Gitano skill 1. We don't need Gitano skill 2, it's not essential. We have 2 snipers, so I've got Vermeil and Jessica. You don't need Jessica's second skill. Mine's just picked that by default, so skill 1 will work perfectly. A single block Vanguard, so I'm using Vigna with skill 2. I don't like using Plume. If you've watched my videos for a long time, you'll know that. I find Plume to be an obnoxious Vanguard. And last but not least, Rangers, who will be soaking a hit. Because that's all he's going to take. Rangers is the cheapest and lowest defense operator I could find, minus drones. I could deploy a drone, but I'm trying to avoid it just in case you guys have had like the super bad robot RNG. So yeah, if this helps out guys, leave a sub, helps me out a bunch. And let's do this. This is kind of quick on the deploy, so I'll do my best to explain it for you guys. But yeah. We'll see how we go. So Vanguard's in first, 1 and 2. First shot will hit Myrtle, second shot will hit your Scavenger, assuming they're somewhere around the same level. So next up, Vigna in here facing down. So you see that shot went on to hit Scavenger, they'll freeze again. Now we're chasing these deployment points because we're going to throw in healers. So we're going to wait until we can deploy both of our healers. Make sure you do that. So 1 and 2. Then we're going to put Jessica here in the top lane. After they shoot, wait until they shoot. That's the big important thing. And then Rangers facing up. Vigna's skill as soon as it's ready, because we need to start getting rid of stuff. Vermeil over this side. So remember that Rangers are still going to get soaked. Vigna out. So there goes Rangers. So all the shots from here on out will go onto Puma. So now we want Gitano on this side. We're going to use Vermeil's skill, and that should more or less finish off that last guy. He's only 1, so he won't kill anything. He's all on his lonesome. Myrtle's skill, because we need to get Pudding out. So Pudding out as soon as you can. Gummy here. And Cora on the other side. Now if you find, this may take a little bit of back and forth for you guys. Just find out which of the 2 sides is causing you the most grief and put Cora on that side. Because both sides do have a little bit of a bum rush, but not a massive one. So just find out which of the 2 sides you keep. If you do keep leaking, put Cora on the side that leaks. After that, we're going to pop Vigna back over here, because this side is the heavier of the two. And I'll fast forward this, because this is pretty much just going to play itself out now. So we're going to use Katana's skill nice and early. And once all the puppers start coming out of here, just kind of keep an eye on them. Don't rush to use skills, because you won't need to rush to use skills, as you can see. So just bear in mind of how much you can tank on a certain side, and then use the skills accordingly. So Cora then, without using the skill, would have been overwhelmed. Let's assume I have a 3-block tank there. She's gonna leak, use the skill. It's, yeah, just use common sense. Vigna's skill and Ramail's skill. Just to sort of cull as much as we can on this side. And that's it. So, fairly, I don't want to say it's nice and simple, because it's certainly not nice and simple, but fairly simple once you get that deploy order sorted out. Obviously I don't really have anything I can deploy to help with getting rid of these, so it's just all pudding. But anyway, that's how you get through that. That's the start of what is going to be a big downhill snowball, so I hope that helps, guys.